Frank, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Now Lillard after the missed 3 from Derek White. Lillard outside. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. And there's Lillard on the assist by Prince.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Lopez following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Kuzma outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Shoots from 14. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Lopez passes to Kuzma. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. From the arc. Lopez with the bucket.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now here's Porzingis. Upside Brown.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's Prince on the wing. White covering. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. And it falls over the rim and in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And then Brown with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Prince outside. Tatum against Giannis. That one good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston Five.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Tatum with the screen on Porter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Porter. And here's Tatum for three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Here's Porter. Rebound, Boston. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Bucks leading by 5. On the wing, Giannis. Craig defending. Here's Giannis.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Back to Holiday. For 3. And the 3 ball is good. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Here's Lillard. That one goes in. Lillard's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Lopez. That shot off. Nice D from Porzingis. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Bounce pass, Holiday. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Tatum down low. Good D by Giannis. Buck shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Out to Kuzma. The wide open look here for Lopez. Trains the 3-pointer. He has 5.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And here's Tatum for 3. That shot is off. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Nice finish.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Ah, there's Tatum's range on display. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
And White kicks to Holiday. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. That's a two from Lillard. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Porzingis with a screen on Lopez. The three from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Lillard surveying the D. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his six taken on the floor.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Lillard with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Inside, Kuzma. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a three-point Bucks lead.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of him.
Holiday finds Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Giannis. The three. Tatum no good. Bucks leading by 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Lillard from outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And here's Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Lillard with no one around. Porzingis with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Brown jams it in.
Oh, getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Taurean Prince. Trent outside. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here is Brown. 17 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 19 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top, up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Pass to Tatum. The jump hook, and it's Boston with another. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Outside, Porter. With the floater, it's good. Porter's got his first 2 points.
And that's got to frustrate the defense. Porter Jr. finding a way to score despite the aggressive coverage.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So both teams making some changes here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Prince kicks to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Outside, White. On the wing, Brown. And stolen by Kuzma. Prince against Brown. Lillard outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Holiday with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kuzma kicks to Giannis. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Here's Lillard. Porzingis with the block. Up top, Brown. Covered by Lillard. And it's Brown missing. And it's the Bucks ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Ah, here comes Tatum. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's White. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Now, Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Here's Tatum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Kuzma outside. On the wing, Giannis. The 10-footer. Using his size, Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Giannis passes to Prince. The Bucks working the ball around. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Here's Tatum. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Lillard misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. Now here is Holiday. By Lillard. Here's Tatum. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Giannis inside. Tatum on him. Giannis no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Here's Giannis. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Here's Tatum. to White to win the game. Oh, and he got it to fall.
Woo. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to...
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pick by Vucevic. Takes the 3, and White hits from deep.
A smooth three-point shot from White, who just had to hit them right back.
Brunson passes to Towns. And he drops it in from the low post.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now here's Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Outside Hart. High post Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Now here's White. So they take the lead. White's got 5 now.
Well, that's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
Brunson against ball. Brunson misses.
Wow, missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Giddey. A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
For the Knicks, Achua comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. Jones feels it out. Pass to White. On the take, that's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. He has 7.
Well, at first, White shows the burst, then the control off the drive.
Achua passes to Hart. Outside Brunson. Kept alive. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Here's White. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Brunson outside. Hits the three-pointer.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Jones from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Here's Brunson. Brunson missing again.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Robinson passes to Bridges. And that one, good.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Now here's Giddey. From deep. Drops in the 3. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Williams on the wing. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges outside. Outside Achua. Pass to McBride. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Bridges against Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. .146 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Kolek. High post Towns. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Connects from downtown. Kolek's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Towns up top, covered by Vucevic. Nice move. Karl Anthony Towns, a terrific move. Towns has got 9.
Hard to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
Pass to Buzelis. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Outside Achua. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Counted from distance.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Towns. No good off the glass. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Vucevic against Towns. For the lead. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Anunoby. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Anunoby's got 5 now. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. Fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Bulls trail by 4. Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Giddey with a screen on Towns. Three-pointer, Vucevic sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
A truly dynamic big man. Vucevic really has the ability to shoot from almost anywhere on the floor.
Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Ball. White with it. Outside Giddey for the lead. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Achua's checked in for New York. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, nice take from Bridges. Love whenever he takes initiative on offense.
And it's Giddey off the drive. And yep, it's good. Giddey's got 15 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
White against Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. Williams from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges left side. Oh, and a beautiful crossover there. He's got 11.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. Jalen Smith is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. Collins passes to Giddey. And a two-handed jam!
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Towns down low, covered by Smith. Outside McBride. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Hart with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. Over Vucevic. True on the 14-footer.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
Now Vucevic, covered by Towns. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Ball.
Look to a machine like Vuce when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Towns a screen on Ball. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. The 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Now here's Vucevic. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved. Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Basket counts.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Brunson against Ball. Brunson inside with the finish.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Vucevic against Towns. Back to Ball. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And the basket by Bridges.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Vucevic's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Brunson. So New York wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah,
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
If you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Back to Brunson. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
And here is Mitchell. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Garland, no good. Here's New York. It's a three-point game. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Really left alone that time. Mitchell's got 5 now.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For 3, Mitchell sinks the triple. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now, Brunson following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. And Towns gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Towns gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Mobley. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
And here's Brunson outside. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Hunter is out there with Mobley. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. For 3, Hunter. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Payne, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Floats it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the decision making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick and roll sets.
And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Javonte Green.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Outside Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
McBride passes to Towns. Bridges outside. Driving the lane. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. From downtown, another three for Cleveland.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Pass to Achua. Towns with it. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 9 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Garland. Puts up a three. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Garland striking back at the arc, putting his competitiveness on display.
Achua, the pass to Bridges. And another three for New York.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Strus. Traps in the tray.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Anunoby in the corner. Outside, Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 12 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
New York leading by 4. Pass to McBride. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Towns. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Thompson left side. Over Robinson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Brunson, good. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Well, Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Both free throws good from Garland.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Mobley with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Strus kicks to Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
They grab their own miss, and the dunk by Towns.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. No good on the triple. Cavaliers trailing. For the lead, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Strus against Towns. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 16.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
For three, Bridges, and the three ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Strus against Anunoby. Here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. 1:11 left to play here in the third. Here's Hunter. Yes, and the foul. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, he doesn't lack for toughness. DeAndre Hunter inviting the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Pass to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson outside. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Achua, no good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Hunter, the pass to Allen. Allen, a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .16 seconds left to play in the third. Bridges against Strus. Clock at 4. Robinson a screen on Strus. Bridges shot. Good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Garland. Then there's Wade. And it's Jerome in at shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Out left to the wing. Towns against Hunter. Towns is doubled. Back to Payne. Towns, a screen on Garland. Payne fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Well, Cleveland shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Outside Garland. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got 11 points here in just the second half. Payne looking around. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Payne. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Mobley comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Bridges. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges inside. Covered by Mitchell.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Shots good by Mitchell.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Garland looking it over. Mobley against Hart. Count that one for Mobley. Mobley's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And they're able to recover.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Mobley.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
.35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Garland against Brunson. And it's off the back rim, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball, just milk those last seconds away.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Brunson scanning the floor. From deep. Bullseye! 5 seconds left in the game. Garland fires from way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really?
At the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. Boston pulls it in. The drive by Tatum. Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. Giannis with the rebound. And here are the Bucks now. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Allie, thank you. So it's Boston now, following the score by Milwaukee. Tatum with a screen. And here's Brown for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Here's Porzingis. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
And, you know, given his height, it's really tough to affect his shot without fouling. So Porzingis is a tall task for defenders, pun intended.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Lopez, the screen on Holiday. Kuzma outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Porzingis. Now Tatum. Back to Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The 3, here's Lillard. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Holiday finds White. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kuzma, and it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Horford outside, pass to Pritchard, lets the three fly, pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Here's Cornette. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Lillard. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The teardrop. Boston with a rebound. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. And here's Brown for three. No luck on that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. He drops it from range.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tatum.
The size and length of Bobby Portis making him a problem in the paint.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Craig against Antetokounmpo, and there's the drive. Outside, Green. Trent for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Horford against Portis. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
On the wing, Tatum. 1:49 left to play in the first half. And that one drops. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent, and Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's Kuzma. Again, Milwaukee!
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Lillard. Kuzma outside. Jacks up a three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Brown. Can't connect from 14.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo with it. The 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by White. Holiday against Lillard. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by White. Holiday's got 5 now.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. 6 to shoot. Lillard passes to Lopez. Pulls up. Kuzma. That's good. He's got 10.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's White. No points yet. The three-pointer off the mark. Lillard against Holiday. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Pass to Trent from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown scanning the floor. And there's a pick. And here's Tatum. This one for 3. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. And the Bucks miss again. Boston leading by 8. There's Tatum with the 3. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Trent. Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez, the screen on Tatum. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Good work there as it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Launches it. No good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Lillard outside. There's the triple. The shot no good. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Outside Craig. Here's Pritchard. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the basket by Trent.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Boston, no good that time either. The Bucks trail by 8. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
White for 3. Counted from distance. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off the shots.
And Giannis with the dunk.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Celtics lead by 7. Outside Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Tatum. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one drops for him.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Brown. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Timeout, timeout. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Boston with the W. This was a hard. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant.
This might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Paul George, Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the first points up on the board here for the Knicks.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Over Maxey. And it's Brunson missing. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen. And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Hart, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside for George. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Clock at 6. Embiid against Towns. Embiid, no good. New York trailing. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. The free throw off from Anunoby. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And so it's New York with it. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Here's Hart. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hart's got 5 points so far. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Bona. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Hart. Towns kicks to Brunson. McBride with the ball. Here's the screen. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah, a good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks out front. They lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Edwards. Butler out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Robinson against Embiid. From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got the first basket of the second quarter for the 76ers. There's a screen by Achua. Now here's Payne. Robinson sets a screen for Payne. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Cameron Payne. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bridges finds McBride. Outside, Towns. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Knicks. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3-3 to start the second. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Knicks, Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. Here's George, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got his first basket.
Yeah, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Achua kicks to Brunson. .58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Misses from short range. The 76ers lead. George passes to Oubre. Here's Bona. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's George. It's rebounded by Towns.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
16 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Brunson against Maxey. Off with the layup. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. No good. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Pass to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. That's 7 points for Josh Hart.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. He's got 7. Anunoby connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got 7.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Brunson. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Bridges attacking. Achua kicks to Brunson. Sweet move. That one's rebounded by Embiid. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Grimes passes to Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Bridges outside. 46 seconds left in the third. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre outside. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Payne.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's Maxey. And the 3 off target. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Butler. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Butler. Now Embiid. Embiid bulldozing inside.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
McBride's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He lobs it up and stolen by Butler. With the drive. And it's good for 2. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau, as he talked with the team, told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. Embiid from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Here's Brunson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Brunson against Maxey. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Brunson. Here's Maxey, and again it's Philadelphia.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
Brunson barreling in, and he lays it straight in.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Puts it up from 7, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Brunson with another miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. Now, that one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Philadelphia, and they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Outside, George. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by New York. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was... All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And it's the Sixers to start out. And the starting group for Chicago. Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Ball in at point guard. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Here's Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Giddey drills it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Embiid gets the bucket.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Vucevic, a screen on George. From deep, Giddey. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Ball outside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. It's Vucevic, high post. Pass to Ball. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. From deep, Giddey. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Giddey's got 6.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Embiid, a screen on Ball. Maxey attacking. Here's Grimes. We've got a minute 48 left in the first quarter here. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. 1:36 left in the first. Back to Vucevic. Who poked away. Pass to Maxey. Now here's George. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Buzelis. Clock at 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Yabusele. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Maxey against Jones. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in, and the Bulls also making a change. Giddey's checked in for White.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Maxey. Now Edwards. The three is up. On target from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Giddey. Over Edwards. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. 8 point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to McCain. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Embiid against Smith. Yabusele. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 4. With the 7-footer. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Giddey's got 10 points in the game.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's McCain. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime. Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Jones hits them both. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Grimes. George against Giddey. George with the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. George against Giddey. Outside White. Now here's Vucevic. The D's right on him. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. George, a screen on ball. For three, Maxey gets the three ball to go.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's George. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Pass to Buzelis. Oh, they get a hand on it. George with it, guarded by Vucevic. George against Giddey. Now Oubre. Here's Grimes. Yep, that one goes. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Giddey passes to Ball. The rebound by Embiid. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey surveys. Embiid passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by White. George for three, and the three-pointer goes. George has got 10 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Vucevic. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Ball. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis. Now White, still without a bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by White. Out to Oubre. Up top, Maxey. Up top, George. Giddey defends. Nice shot by George.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to White. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
The Sixers lead by 8. George with it. 12 points for him. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Here's Buzelis. White for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Maxey against Ball. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Bulls trail by 7. Outside White. Pass to Buzelis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast. This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he makes a first. And so Ball nails both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Maxey against Ball. And it's Maxey missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside White. Good. White's got 8.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
For 3, Maxey drains the triple. And the 76ers lead by 4.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Now here's White. He's covered closely. Sumu left side. Back to White. Goes up on the wing. And there's another one for the Bulls.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
For 3, Maxey. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, leading. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Joel Embiid. Butler out there with Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago on D. They trail by 3. And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the long J. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought. On offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to McCain.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams.
Timeout.
Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Oubre. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. And here's Ball. There's a screen. White for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Maxey passes to Grimes. George outside. And here's Oubre from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Now here's Ball. Now Vucevic. He's covered by Oubre to tie it up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Vucevic with a steal. Ball surveys the floor. And here's White. Ball, a screen on George. To take the lead. Vucevic gets the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yes, it's good.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Now here's Vucevic. Embiid covers. Shot clock at 6.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh, threw it down. Wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. George over to help. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Timeout. And now a 6-point Bulls lead. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's George. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Inside. Here's Embiid. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
George for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know,
the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Bridges for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Holiday. Outside White. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
White bounce pass. Here's the three. Tatum no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hart the pass to Bridges. The three ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Brunson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Holiday sets the pick for Brown. Off target from outside. For New York, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 8.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Outside Holiday. And that's collected by Brunson. New York leading by 4. Hart finds Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court for the Knicks. Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Achua. And it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics another 3.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
It's Robinson high post. Working on Horford. Bridges shot. Good.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. There's a screen by Achua. Payne. A three-pointer is right on target. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Towns finds Achua. Brunson against Holiday. Spins. The kick out to Towns. Bridges deciding where to go with it. From the top of the key, he buries it. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Brown outside. Pass to Holiday. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 4. Brunson outside. Achua finds Towns. Here's McBride. Goes up on the high post. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Brunson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Brunson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Emphatic finish by Tatum.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks out front. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. And another basket for Boston. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Brown. Outside, White. Tatum a screen. It's up a 3. White, good. White's got 6.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Bridges, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Towns against Porzingis. It's hauled in by Achua.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Celtics trail by 7. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Brunson outside. Achua, the pass to Hart. There's a screen by Achua. Hits it from 3-point range. Hart's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Horford with a screen on Hart. And they get it, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Achiuwa. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pritchard passes to Brown. There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the shot goes down. Horford's got his first points in this one.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achiuwa. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Payne passes to Robinson. New York moving it around. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Robinson. Hands it from downtown. Payne's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Here's Tatum. Tatum willing it to go.
And look at the focus. I mean, Tatum's not going to allow the defense to overwhelm him. Simply keeping his eyes on the bucket there and cashing in down low.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Outside, White. Brown against Anunoby. That's tipped. Outside Holiday. For the three. Drills it from outside.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Pass to Hart. Bridges against Holiday. Bridges kicks to Hart. Towns the screen. Hart, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Knicks on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Brunson outside. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll